Next question here. Being an Olympian obviously takes a lot of sacrifice and willpower, right? In your estimate, what would you say is the most important mental attribute one person needs, not only in sports to succeed, but also in life?
Yep. It's funny that you say one, because I don't think it just takes one. I think it takes a lot of things. In my case, it was sacrifice, determination, perseverance, resilience. Resilience really came out in the last year. I feel like with everything that happened, to always look at the positive side of things is what kind of stood out for me. But in sports or outside of sports, I keep saying to the younger ones when I speak to them, you can have a dream, and it's to believe in that dream. It could be to go to the Olympics, it can be to become a doctor, it can be to become absolutely anything in life, or just have that one goal, is always to believe in them. To me, hard work and determination is to know that your dream can come true.
Good point.
I feel like it could be like literally anything in life. You want to buy yourself an iPhone, and you work towards that dream. You keep your money aside, you save your money, and then when you get that phone, you're like, I did it. So it's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of determination. There's people that do it completely different. For me, my sacrifice was my social. I didn't go out, didn't have a lot of friends outside of diving. All my friends were really inside of diving. After high school, I didn't go to college. I didn't go to cégep, because to me, I like to be perfect in my things, and I couldn't split my time. I didn't want to go to school and then not get good grades. I would have been really upset at myself. But you have to be willing to do those sacrifices. You have to be okay with them. You have to, and it's okay to cry. To me, that's something that I tell the kids too. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have your
being vulnerable is very important. Yeah, for sure.
Your moments, especially in the last year with the fire, the pandemic. I think I cried almost every day, but it brought me to where I am today, and I'm happy. Because I feel like everything happens for a reason, and if you're able to push through, like nothing in life comes easy. Unfortunately, like it's hard work, it's sacrifices, and having that goal or having that dream there, regardless how hard it is, when you get there and when it comes true, the satisfaction of it coming true is like, okay, I'll do that all over again. So just being at the Tokyo Olympics to me was a goal itself. Yes, I wanted medals. Everybody wants medals, but that was my goal, was to get there, and I did. And it's like I'll cry every single day if I have to. So that's something that I keep telling the kids, is it doesn't take just one thing. It takes the whole package, and you have to be willing to get criticism. You're gonna have to. It's not because, let's say you're in a sport that your coach tells you, oh, that was really bad.
Right.
Because by him telling you or her telling you that it wasn't good, now you're going to know what to work on for it to be better.
Yes.
And then I also say, it's always, you learn more from losing than from when you win.
100%.
Because when you're always on top, then you have nothing to work on. But when you lose, then you're like, okay, that I did wrong. That I have to work on. This I did. Where that's how you learn. Yeah,
you have to be constructive in your criticism, right?
There's all those things that bring you to realize your dream, and you have to be willing to work towards them.
It's such a beautiful thing you talked about, right? About believing and having that determination. Because I've always said to people that the belief is your car, determination is your gas, right?
Exactly.
And if you don't believe in what you're doing, if you don't believe that you're the best in your domain, if you don't have that belief, it's gonna be very hard for you to have that determination that follows that belief, right? You're not gonna want to sacrifice being a plumber if you think of yourself as being the 500,000th best plumber in the world, right? You want to think yourself as the best. So if you want to be the best, you got to put the sacrifice, and you got to be determined to become the best, which is a very, very good point.